If you're watching this video, you still think the reason you're not profitable is because you're losing too often. But that's not the real problem. The real problem here is that you're expecting to win every single day, and that is killing your consistency. So in today's video, I'll show you how real traders actually make money even though they lose most of the time. And I guarantee you, this mindset shift will change your trading forever. Let's go. Now, the first thing you need to understand is that fishing and trading are the exact same thing. Day one, the fisherman will turn up and he might not catch any fish at all, but he's still gonna come back on day two because he doesn't just give up after one day. So he comes back again on day two, and on day two, yet again, he doesn't catch any fish. So he comes back to day three. Day three, he catches no fish. But on day number four, this right here is day number four. This here is his money day. This is when the sea gives him all of the fish he could possibly ever want, and he catches enough fish to feed his family for the entire month. And this is exactly like trading. Just like how the fisherman didn't give up and he kept on being persistent and kept on showing up, using the exact same spot, going and doing the same thing every single day, not changing his location, not doing anything different, but trusting the process that eventually the sea would give him the fish to feed his family. The same thing happens here in trading. In trading, you might not get any trades for day number one right here, okay? And then day number two comes along, yet again, no trades. But this is the thing, this is part of trading, and you need to understand that just like how the fisherman can go days without catching any fish, so can the trader, or at least the successful trader should be able to do that, right? The successful trader should be able to go 1 day, 2 days, 3 days right here without catching any trades. And then on his fourth day right here, that's when it's his money day. That's when, in one single day of trading, he's made enough now to literally change his life, to get a payout from a funded account, to then invest into more funded accounts, to just keep on stacking the payouts. And that will come from just one day. Eventually, you guys will have that one day where you hit a massive payout and your life changes forever. But it only comes, and let me reiterate this again, it only comes if you keep doing the same thing over and over again. And this sort of leads back to the title of the video, which is having losses is not your problem. Because there's nothing wrong with having losses or having days where you don't trade, because that is part of trading. But if you subconsciously believe that is a problem, then you're never going to experience winning days, because you're going to be taking too many losses on these losing days, so that you're never actually consistent enough to see the winning days. And that, guys, is exactly the purpose of what I'm trying to show you right here. Just like how the fisherman doesn't need to catch a fish every single day, you also don't need to catch a trade every single day. All it takes is just a bit of patience, and you know, that will pay off. Just like how the sea rewards the fisherman for his patience and gives him all the fish he needs to feed his family, the market will eventually reward you for your hard work, and you will eventually hit a winning trade and make a load of money. However, and this is where it gets really, really important, okay? The problem that people are gonna face is they might change their strategy way too soon. For example, okay, imagine that the fisherman on day one is fishing in one area of the lake. Then he decides the next day, let's go to a new area. But then the area he was at yesterday has all the fish. But why did he move? Why did he change his location? Because he didn't give it enough time to see the results. And this is the exact same thing in your trading. You might take a losing day here, or you might see no setups, and then the next day you're going to change your strategy. You're going to try something different. You're going to basically ruin your consistency. And that's the worst thing you can ever do. So guys, as you just saw there, the truth is most traders expect to win every single day, like a paycheck, like working a 9 to 5, because that's what our brain is wired to do. We're naturally wired to work and get paid after we work, but in trading, it's the complete opposite. In trading, just like the fisherman, he could show up every single day and not see any fish. The exact same thing applies for trading, and you don't need to be rewarded every single day. But only the few people that understand this will ever become profitable. And this is what is the difference from the unprofitable to the profitable. Because guys, you need to understand here that you could lose 3 days in a row, but one big trade, one big win when you catch a very nice position on that funded account can make you back all of the losses and so much more profit on top of that. And that's what you need to understand. You need to rewire your brain so that you're not focused on avoiding losses, but you're focused on having the losses and understanding that losses are part of trading. And like I just said there, you could lose 3 times in a row, but as long as you have that one winning trade, that will get you all of your profit back. And then you'll understand that losses are fine. Losses are natural. You can't go into trading thinking you're going to win every single trade. But once you accept that you can't, that is when, guys, boom, you're going to see that click. And it's going to all just make so much more sense. Now guys, to help explain this to you even more, I decided to draw this out on my whiteboard right here. This here is the risk to reward diagram that almost every single successful trader understands. And basically what this here is saying is that with a 1-to-1 risk to reward, you need a 50% win rate to just be a break-even trader. However, with a 1-to-2, now all you need to do is win 40%. And you're profitable at 1-to-2 at 40% win rate. And guys, at 1-to-3, at a 1-to-3 risk to reward ratio, all you need to do is win 30% of your trades and you are now profitable. Win 40%, you're even more profitable. And win 50%, bro, you're gonna be printing money. And this here just shows you that you don't need to win every single trade. So many people think that a 30% win rate is terrible. You know, if somebody said to you, oh, my win rate is 30%, you'd probably think they're a terrible trader, but you don't understand that that is actually very, very good. If you have a good risk to reward, a 30% win rate is amazing and you can be profitable on that. But the thing is, and what you need to understand here is that it's not about how much you win, but it's about the consistency of those wins over a large period of time. And that is exactly why I use this analogy of the fisherman. Because the fisherman understands that he's not expecting to win every single time he goes and throws his line in the sea, because that's irrational to think so. It's irrational to think that every single day you're going to catch fish if you're a fisherman. So the same thing applies here for trading. It's irrational and illogical to think that you're going to win every single trade or even have a trade every single day, because that's not the case. And as you just saw there from my whiteboard, you don't need to win every single trade anyway. You can go days without taking a trade, but as long as you hit that one big trade at the end of the week or one time during the month, you're gonna make more money than you've made from those losses or lost from those losses, sorry. And that's what you need to understand, guys. It's not about winning, it's about avoiding those losses or understanding that they're actually fine and losses are part of the journey. Now it's getting quite late, it's currently 6 p.m. and I can see it's getting dark outside and the people in my condo are starting to turn off the lights. But I want to give you one more final point before I wrap it up that will hopefully leave you with a new piece of information that will potentially get you to profitability. So what I want you to do in order to go away from this and actually start to see some serious results is change your mindset when you take a trade, okay? Instead of asking yourself, did I win this trade? Ask yourself, did I stick to my plan? And the reason I say this, and the reason this is so important, is because in the long run, as long as you stick to your plan, and this is what people don't actually fully understand, but this is why trading actually isn't that hard. As long as you just stick to your plan and you actually follow it, then you really won't actually lose in the long run. But the only reason people lose in the long run is because they lose track of their plan and they're so focused on winning every day that they take trades that aren't part of their plan and then they do the same thing over and over again and then they have no statistical edge. But that's literally pointless, okay? So to go away from this video and actually take some action, I want you to, buy yourself maybe a whiteboard like this. If you can't afford a whiteboard, because I literally couldn't when I was learning how to trade at university, get yourself a piece of cardboard, write up your rules, stick that in front of your face every single time you're taking a trade, and now stop caring about winning and start caring about following your plan. And I guarantee you guys, I can guarantee you, there's no way your trading won't improve if you have your plan in front of your face every single time you're taking a trade and you stick to your plan. If you can actually do that, if you can actually go away from this video doing the things I've told you, your trading has to improve. And guys, by the way, one more bonus tip for anyone watching this video is don't just follow your plan and that's all. Track the data that you're taking based on this plan. Now, this is super beneficial because you can then look back at that data and see if you're improving or not. See if you need to tweak your strategy slightly to improve more. And that is such an important thing to do. Now, I'm also giving away an 100K challenge account with ACG in my free Discord. And if you want to apply for this, literally all you need to do is join the free Discord below and follow Alpha Capital Group on Instagram. I'll be picking the winners once I hit 1,000 members in the free Discord, which will probably be after this video is posted. So join the free Discord and you literally have a totally free chance, no catches at all, of winning an 100K challenge account with ACG. It couldn't be simpler, and all you need to do is literally just join the link in the description to apply. So guys, that's all from me. It's getting dark right now in Thailand, so I'm gonna call it here. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.